When you hear about my life, you might make some assumptions. My mother was killed in my presence at the age of 11. And that same year, I was diagnosed with non Hodgkin's lymphoma. I entered foster care at the age of 16 after my older sister rescinded guardianship. I was homeless a lot. You might assume that I didn't go to school, that I don't care about school, but I'll tell you what, I did. By the time the Student Advocacy Center got involved, I had a 3.25 GPA. My foster care worker referred me to the SAC because I was facing expulsion from Huron High School. Margaret Harner was my advocate from the Student Advocacy Center. And she actually came with me to the disciplinary hearing. Uh, I had to take a polygraph for the incident at Huron, and I even passed it, but I guess that really didn't matter because I was suspended for the rest of the school year, and then I was forced to transfer to Stone School, an alternative school. Today, that school is called Pathways. Margaret said I was always a good advocate for myself, and I told her that I was absolutely sure that Stone School wouldn't work for me. See, I attended for a little bit, but it didn't challenge me, and honestly, I was concerned about peer culture. It was a really hard time. I was homeless. I was sleeping in Starbucks and stores after hours. I was trying to survive. But Margaret listened, and she never gave up. She scheduled an appointment with the Ypsilanti Public School superintendent. We met with him, and I told him my story and how passionate I was about a good education. And I was enrolled in Ypsilanti High School for my senior year. I was set up with a nice apartment and a roommate over on Schooner Avenue. But I messed up. I got talked into some stuff and I made a mistake. I was arrested. I went to jail. This was about April of my senior year. But Margaret still didn't give up on me. She was working behind the scenes to get the charges dropped, and I was released. I told Margaret and my school, hey, I'm dropping out. I actually tried to unenroll, and my teachers, they just laughed. Sent me an email and said they refused to drop me from their class register. They weren't giving up on me. So I sucked it up. And I graduated from Ypsilanti High School in 2010 with my class. It was worth it to walk across that stage. But I was unsure about my career path, and my housing situation was unstable, and I lost my way. Spent about 9 months in jail. I was once again fighting for my life. When I came home, Margaret asked, hey, am I quitting or am I getting my shit together, essentially? I chose the latter. Margaret helped me enroll in Lansing Community College. I went to the Student Advocacy Center to use the computers to look for housing in Lansing and to finish my paperwork for my financial aid. The SAC was providing me meals daily. And they even helped me fill out this foster care transition subsidy. Margaret found me the cheapest, nicest apartment in the country. It was on MSU's campus, man. I was given a Meyer voucher for $1,000 from the Student Advocacy Center to help me out, man. I still remember that. I was on the brink of getting everything I needed to move when I found myself homeless again. See, I had been staying with some family, but they weren't supportive. They knew that when I left, I was never coming back. So there I was looking for places to sleep again. Margaret called me, asked me how I was doing. I said, I'm great. I was sleeping in the MSU student library. But she got the SAC to get me housing and food for 10 days while we closely monitored my processing delays for the stipends. Margaret actually got me into a Days Inn that was right across the street from the jail. I'm pretty sure that was on purpose. Keep me grounded. Eventually, the monies came through, and I was given a move-in date of July of 2012. And I moved, and I never looked back. Eventually, I moved to North Carolina. And today, I work long, hard hours at my job, traveling around the country. When I look back at my life, I don't have the slightest idea where I would be if it hadn't been for Margaret and the Student Advocacy Center. I'd probably be in jail or dead. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The Student Advocacy Center and Margaret Harner, they saved my life. Thank you.